You can really think of this as the moment this week where Spirit is asking you the following questions. It's going to ask you, what are you done carrying? What are you done tolerating? And what are you finally ready to initiate on purpose? The on purpose part is very important because if you don't choose things consciously now, Aries energy is going to choose it for you by lighting a match near the thing that you have been avoiding because you got to deal with your shit respectfully. I would rather that you set the fire on purpose than accidentally burn down your week because you were spiritually procrastinating. So we'll get into the astrology first and then we'll layer the tarot on top just like we do every week. All right, here's the astrology for this week of April 5th through the 11th. We are coming off of the Libra full moon from April the 1st. And that moon did what Libra moons tend to do. It illuminated the truth about relationships, reciprocity, peacekeeping, and where your energy has been leaking. We dug deeply into this moon in last week's reading. So if you need to refresh yourself so you can do a little bit of reflection, not a bad idea. You can always go back to that. So we're not just talking romance. This is a business reading. So yes, you have a full 360-degree life, but we're not going to over focus on love and money only. They're very tempting to do in astrology and in the tarot. But here we're talking about how do I be more effective in making decisions in my business? How do I be more effective in making money so that my business has some revenue coming in? So we're really going to focus this Libra full moon digestion on business, collaboration, client dynamics, and especially, drumroll please, emotional labor. It's in all the places where you've maybe been trying to be more understanding when what you really needed was more boundaries. So that full moon from April the 1st really asked you, where have I been trying to keep the peace at the expense of my own momentum? I dare say that question matters because this week starts in the emotional aftermath of that realization. You might still be processing quite a few realizations coming off of last week. So if the first half of this week feels a little softer, slower, or like you kind of want some time to be reflective, that doesn't mean that nothing is happening. It means that your system is integrating what got revealed, and that is a good thing. And then this week, we hit the big transit that I alluded to last week. We talked about what would be coming up. And this is that Mars is going to move out of Pisces and it's going to enter into Aries on April the 9th. This is the headline of this week's reading. We touched on it last week so that you would at least be aware. This week, you're really going to do something with it. So Mars enters Aries on April 9th and Mars rules Aries. So this is a really strong, very hot, and a highly initiating transit. This is where we shift the vibe from what am I feeling all the way over to, but what am I doing about it?